Hey guys, this is Donnie from Standing Goats Rescue again. Got an area I'm checking out. I walked away from working on the fence again. There's he's not our neighbor. He's probably 12 miles from where we live. But he's still having activity at his house. And from what he's describing, it's the big guys. They've busted up some siding on his mobile home, aggravating his dogs. He's having a lot of problems at night. They're knocking on the walls, throwing stuff on the roof of the house, putting stuff on top of his car. But I went and talked with him, and he won't allow me to put him on camera. He's an older guy, much older than I am. Lives alone. He's at the end of it's a dead-end road, and there's only 2 houses on the entire road. He's at the very end of it. The other house, I believe, is vacant. But anyhow, the woods that border his property, I'm here now. I'm just going to take a walk and look and see if I can find anything to suggest that the big guys are here and that it's not kids. His yard is covered in grass, a lot of ground growth, so you really can't see any prints. You can see impressions in the ground, but that could be done. Anything could have done that. I don't know if it's an imperfection in the soil before the grass has grown. I just don't have a clue. But I'm going to walk around here for just a little bit and look. I'm going to stop the camera, because once I turn it facing away from me, I'll have to change the microphone settings to where I can turn on the back microphone to where you guys will be able to hear me if I do see something. But we're fixing to take a walk. Let me stop this. I'm going to turn the camera around opposite view and change microphones, and we'll get this show on the road. Stand by. Alright guys, hopefully I got the back microphone turned on. Can't hear. I can't see very well because of the sunlight. But I parked here. I'm out in the woods. It's a little dirt trail. I came in from about a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile that direction. And I pulled it up on the map. I was going to show you the view of this, the map view of it, but it lists the name of the roads. And if I zoom in where you can see the area, it also gives the names of all the roads. And there's only 2 houses. It's very, very easy to find where he's at. And he's very scared about his location or his name or anything being shown. So I'm just going to show you the direction of where he lives. I don't know if we could see his house from here. He does live on this lake. There's a lake right down over here, right behind this growth. And I've never been in this area. I've been close to this spot years ago hunting. I don't think that sounded like a stick hitting the bushes. Could be a deer. There's a lot of wildlife here. Everything looks brown because we had a forest fire last year in this area and it burned a lot. That's the reason all the goldenrod is dead. I don't know, there may have been a limb or something that fell. You can see the fire damage on the trees. They had a pretty good fire here. I thought this little trail here would go down to the lake, but it goes up that direction. The lake is down there, I do believe. I had to pull it up on the map to see it. Let's go take a look, see what we can find. There's a little old baby deer track, little bitty one. road is covered in deer tracks coming into here. I got my snake boots on. It's about 75 to 77 degrees right now, and the snakes are most likely coming out. There's a vertebrae from something, an animal. Yep, there's some more bones. Vertebrae. There's another one. That one's been eat up. I don't see where the rest of the bones are. Could have been debris from a hunter. This is a heavy track. Oh, it's a horse track. Horse trail. Well, let's go down this one. The lake is supposed to be down behind them trees, according to my map. I don't know if you guys can see right in that opening right there. I think that's a deer. There's something light brown. It's a decent distance from me, but it is moving. I think it's a deer. That's what it looks like. Take her. I don't see any. Just horse tracks. I think that's horse tracks. They got it dug out right here. Ow. That hurt. Ooh. Gee whiz. It may be a dog. I just seen it out the side of my eye. It looked kind of small to be a deer. Yeah, I reckon this is a horse trail. They got the pink marker. I want to go down there, but that's where that animal is. I'm going to go down here so the wind is blowing my scent away from it. That's creepy. It's really creepy looking down in there. It's pretty. It's thick. I don't know if I can get. There's a lot of briars, a lot of vines. Okay, I am on state property, state land. There's the boundary marker right there. Somebody bent it. Figures. Tear it up so nobody else sees it. Gee whiz. I'm just trying to fix it. I think there's a rodent and something just took off right inside that mess. Fix the camera. Sorry guys, I didn't know it got bumped. Jeez, look at there. That's scary down there. Guys, hang on just a second. I need to stop this. There's something in my vest that's just poking me. Hang on just a second. Alright guys, sorry, there was a stick in my shirt. Something just broke the limbs right there. Something pretty big. It sounded like it was right in there. I coughed right as I went to turn the camera on, and whatever it was, it took off. Startled me for sure. That goes way down. The map showed that lake was pretty close to that pond. It could be deer, wildlife, I'm sure. It's beautiful down there, but my heart's still racing a little bit. Okay, I can see the water through the trees back there. So we're close to the lake. And whatever that was took off was down in there. Just gonna watch my back just in case. I don't want to have to deal with a bear or an angry coyote. Especially not a bear. I'm following this horse trail. I think that's the road right there, the one I came in on. A little sand trail. It was getting pretty thick, pretty sandy. And I didn't want to risk getting stuck. Wish I could see the water's edge. Alright, the man who's having the Alright, that's ducks making that noise, but I don't know what that is. That's talking. It's mumbling. Hope you guys heard that. I can hear a crow way off in the distance, but it's gotten very quiet. It's gotten eerie quiet. But I can hear the wind blowing up here through the trees. You see me sweating, it's hot. There's something moving right there. Is this a vehicle? goes. Look at the deer. There's a deer running. There he goes. Watch up ahead. There's a deer fixing to run in front of us. Man, I'd have caught it. He was out here. And he just took off running. He went around us. I seen his white tail. All these pine trees are dead from the fire. Spooking myself. I'm gonna go a little further and see if I can get down by the water. I'm not seeing any tracks. The big guys would leave, but I know they don't always leave tracks. I'm not seeing any of the upside down trees or that craziness that they do. Over here. Kind of getting off trail. I do have my tracker going. If you guys are new to getting out in the outdoors, if you go to an area that you're not familiar with, please use a tracker of some sort, a GPS. You know, something that minor would save your life, especially if you have your phone with you and you download a free GPS app. If you were to fall and break a leg or get snake bit, you can turn on your GPS, your map, and hit the little button that'll pinpoint where you're at, and at the bottom of the screen it shows your coordinates, your latitude and longitudinal coordinates, and you can call for help. Call the authorities or 911 and give them the coordinates, and they'll be able to come right to you. I'm on this little hill right here. It goes up pretty steep right here, and then it just it drops off. It's getting really thick. Guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see. I was hoping to see across the lake. I wanted to show you the general location of where this man's house is that's he's having the issues with these things. And what he said was, when I was talking to him about it initially, he said that he thought it was kids, pranksters. And he said about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, they were tapping on his house, all on the outside walls. He said it wasn't like a limb. He does have a tree at one end that the small limbs touch the siding. But he said it sounded like it was really high up on the outside wall, but it would go, his bedroom, it would go around the 3 walls where his bedroom is. And he said it was like they were walking around the bedroom back and forth and tapping their fingers really hard against the side of the trailer. But he ended up going outside. He ran out in his boxers with his handgun and flashlight, and he said when he opened the back door, swung his light up, there was a guy in a costume. Said hair covered costume like a gorilla. And he said right then immediately he thought about Bigfoot. But he said it wasn't big like what he has heard the stories of Bigfoot. He said it was just man size. And he's thinking it may be somebody, a human, in a costume. And I asked him, I said, well, why would somebody come out here? There's no other houses around. You're at the dead end road. There's nowhere to park. Why would they just walk up to your house 3 o'clock in the morning and start tapping on your walls dressed in a monkey suit? It just don't make no sense. But anyhow, he's very scared now that he's seen what he believes is a Bigfoot. Look how pretty that is. I don't know if this lake has a name. I've never seen it before. I've seen the section behind his house. I'm hoping we can see that. But it curves, I think he's down here at this end. Down that far end, the lake kind of curves around. There's a little pocket in there, probably 6 or 7 acres worth of lake. It just forms a little old pool, and then it turns into this section. And he lives right there at the end of that little pool, that pocket. This is so pretty. Wow. Hoping there ain't no gators out here up on the bank, because they will definitely be sunning right now. There's a few trees I could climb if there is. Ouch. That's got thorns. Wow, this is so pretty. It's beautiful. Oh, it goes way back around. It goes further back. It's a lot smaller on the map. Then again, we've had a lot of rain. And I know these oak trees aren't normally in the water, so the lake is up. God, I wish it wasn't so loud to walk. It almost looks like somebody's been digging right here, like almost like a pig would do, or an armadillo. I don't think there's any pigs here. I don't believe. That is so pretty. Oh, the slime. Look at the fish. Holy mackerel. Just want to look at, see what's out there. Oh, this is pretty. It's beautiful. There's a bass right there. I can't see him on the screen. I'm trying to figure out where my finger is. He's right here on the screen, right at the end of my finger. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, those are good fish. That one may be 5 pounds. Ooh. Guys, there's something walking, moving in the water right there. I think it's right there. Let's see if I can get around there. Ooh. I don't know what that was. That did sound like a snake. Oh, okay. Whew. Big bullfrog. Oh. You hear it taking off? I don't know if y'all heard that. What is that? Maybe a duck. Guys, I can't see it. I can hear it. Something's in that water. I can't get over there. It's got all this junk blocking my path. There's something in that water over there. Oh. I'm sorry. That's the shadow of the GoPro. Thought that was a print. Trying to get to where you guys can see. Maybe just a big fish, but it sounded like an animal. Like trying to get across the water, the footsteps. That is, listen, right through there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Look at how all this stuff is broke off. It's all stacked in like a big bed. I know that's not what it is, but can you guys hear that? It's all the way on the other side right there. I can see the waves, but I can't see what's causing it. Guys, I got the camera up as high as I can hold it. I can see the water moving. Maybe a beaver. What the heck is that? I know you guys, you got to be able to hear that. The sounds like, hear it? The heck is it? Whatever it is right through there. I can see the waves coming off of it. It's either a duck, an alligator, or a beaver, I think. Surely, if it were a regular animal, it would run off by now, but it's not. The ducks usually run off as soon as you get close. There's a bush right down there in the middle, and it's behind that. So I can't see what's making the noise. You can hear it playing in the water. Oh, I see it. I see something. I don't know what that is. I don't want to, I'm not trying to go through there. Look at where there's, something's been coming through here. It's got the ground beaten down pretty flat. And all that, it's got all this cleared, and then this big pile of, all them limbs are broke off at about 6 foot. There's a couple tall ones, but the majority of them are broke off, and they're laid all right there. I thought they were cut until I got closer, and they're definitely broke. Alright, well, I'm gonna go see if we can get around. Maybe we can come around that other side and see what that is. Look how pretty that lake is. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? I didn't know it was this pretty. The man's house who's having the activity, his yard, if y'all, I don't know if y'all can even see that on the other bank over there. You can see the trees and how it's really clear up under the canopy, like it's opened up. He's right around that corner down there. You go around the corner and back to the right, and that's where his place is right, should be right there. But this thing here, this point, there's another lake on the other side of it. And on the map, it looks like it's bigger than this. That was weird. It sounded like somebody laughing. The other lake is bigger than this, but it looks like a mud hole. On Google Earth, you can see the bottom is really, really shallow. It's not like this one where it's dark. It's a pretty piece of driftwood. I should have some way to carry it. That's pretty. Almost looks like wings. So pretty. This is the way we came in. I'm gonna go past it and see if it'll be easier to get back out. And if you guys can see how this is rooted up, that is from a pig, for sure. I didn't think there were any pigs out in this area. And the man who lives over on the other side of the lake, he said he's never seen a pig. He's been out here 40 years, I think he said. It's been a long time. But he is just getting into hunting this past year, and I helped him get set up with a crossbow and taught him how to use it. Yeah, there's something been raking the ground up pretty good in here. I'm just paying attention to my surroundings, guys. That's why I'm moving so slow. A lot of this rooted up area is fresh, like that. And I don't want to stumble upon a group of pigs out here. I don't want to have to shoot anything. Our hunting season is officially over. That's strange. There's a hole in that tree, a wood knot, whatever you call them, holes that are in the oaks often, and this branch is stuck in the hole. It don't quite fit in it, but the end of it's stuck in the hole. Whoa. Sounded like a scream. That was off at a distance. I don't know if y'all heard that. Y'all, that's fresh. Something's been rooting around in here. I've been rooting all over the place, all down there. Alright, so look, what is it? Rabbit. If you guys can see the sand that's under the bushes right there, I can't see on the camera, right here. See the yellow? Alright, that's rain wash off from up here. So that right there is going to be the steepest spot to go up, so I'm not going to go over there. I'm going to go this direction where it'll be a little easier, I hope. We'll go the way the rabbit came. I don't really see anything that that would tell me that there's any of the big guys right here, but I don't know. 90% of the evidence that I've captured in videos is what you guys have pointed out to me. I had no idea that's what it was. So if you guys see anything that you know would suggest that the big fellas are in this area, please let me know. And if you don't mind, if you could screenshot it and email it to me so I can show the man you know, what was we found videoing out here. This whole area right here, I don't know if you guys can tell, but all this is cleared off. It's like a little sand bed. It's in the shade. This is that's lightered from a pine tree. That right there would be full of turpentine. You can, if you need fire starter, it's the best fire starter in the world. There's a big piece here too, right there. Yeah, that's strong. This is just a very creepy area. There's where the hole washes down and washes all that sand in. Now I gotta go up that way. Here's where the sand wash down by the shore. Here's where it's washing right through here. Got a gully right there. I just want to walk up it. This is where you find your airheads. Down here in Florida, anyhow. I don't know about up north. There's another piece of lightered knot. That's pretty. Got a neat design on it. Just wanted to see if there's any airheads washed up. This way. Let's see if we can get down where all the whatever was in the water, playing in the water, if we can get closer to see what that is. Because I am definitely curious. I won't be able to stay long. I've got a lot to do at the house. The more I get done, the more that has to be done. I had to go first thing this morning and pick up some bags of cement, and I was going to get some 4x4s for braces for the fence, but they're $26 for one, and I cannot do that. They were $12 a piece. Well, just last year, not that long ago, they were 3 or 4 months ago, they were $12. And right now they're $26. $25.90 something a piece. Ridiculous. I think I'm going to have a yard sale, and then I'm going to start a pandemic, and I'm going to sell me some 50-cent trinkets, start a pandemic, and then sell them for $15. Profit off of it. I'm joking, guys. I would never do nothing like that. whole purpose on this planet is to learn to love one another and to help one another. So it's the only reason for us being here. Did you guys see that? I think it was a rabbit or a deer. He was just under them bushes right in there. If you guys can see right here, and he went to the left. It's either a rabbit or a young deer. Whatever it was, he had a white tail. It could have been Peter. See if we can find him. Ow! That's a briar. Right in the thighs. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm gonna have to dig those out. Crud. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Where you at? I think this is that corner where I was hearing that, whatever it was in the water. Sorry, I didn't mean to jerk the camera like that. Something moved. There was definite movement in the limbs over here. So dry, there's no way to move and be quiet in this mess. Guys, I think this is where I was hearing the talking. The camera should have picked it up. I think it was in this area. I don't know if I want to go in there. I don't. I'm gonna go through a little further. Unless I get that bad feeling. Everything feels alright right now. Just feel like I'm in some really thick Florida woods. You guys, this is what I was referring to in several videos. I was telling you all about how thick the woods are around here. If you could see, like in here, this is most of the areas around Florida, and you can't get through most of it. That area in Mariana where I had that encounter at, it was much thicker than that, and he come through that stuff like it wasn't anything. I mean, he just plowed through it. I just don't know how that's possible. This is like a trail right here. And that goes uphill. I don't know if y'all can hear the bees that are buzzing. The majority of it is yellow jackets, which they won't bother you unless you come across their nest, which they nest in the ground. like that rotted tree, that stump right there. So you have to be really careful with the yellow jackets. If you're ever in the south, or if you guys have them up north, if you see a spot in the ground, you got a little small hole and it looks like it's smoking, stay away from it. It looks like smoke. That's their wings as they're coming in and out of the hole. Their wings, the way they glisten, it makes it appear to be smoke. And if you vibrate the ground, they will sure get a hold of you in a bad way. This is so pretty right here. There's the water's edge right there. Oh, we're at the... Okay, there's the end of the water right here, I believe. Turn my screen on. Should be right here. Which means right through there is where them steps were coming from. It's thick. I don't know if I can get through that. There's a hair. If you guys can see that. I'm trying to get it in the light. Can y'all make out that? It's just one hair. It's laid across my ring right now. Oh, I just dropped it. It was hanging off this branch right here. Sounds like water running right down there. It's probably a spring. See if we can get over there. Oh, isn't that cool? But not in the branch. There's another one. See, I'm not going to touch it. It's got pine tar on it. Well, if that was bigger, you can make a heck of a club out of that. Let's see if I can get these briars moved. Come on. Got my camera caught on the briar. There's water running right down here. Okay. I'd like to get down in there to see if it's a spring. All right, I've got that daggum feeling again. That creepy feeling of being watched. That's steps. feeling good at all. I gotta move up out of this spot right here. Oh, gee. Yeah, I'm being watched. I'm definitely being watched. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna look out of this oak because it's been bent over a while. Just laying on the ground, but there's nothing holding it down. I gotta move, guys. Sorry. I got a very strong feeling being watched. I'm getting a little bit lightheaded. Oh, there's palmettos. Palmetto bushes back there. That's where I feel like I'm being watched from right there. I don't know. Let me turn my screen on. Right there in the screen. Right, that general area. It feels like somebody's watching me. I'm gonna get up here, guys. I just don't feel safe right now. Look at that. What? That's a big old, what is that? Big hair. Big old thick hair. Let me put it in my hand. Maybe you guys can see it. Look at that. Look how coarse that is. It looks like them dreadlocks. Wow. You guys see that? Ooh, I gotta move, guys. I don't feel well down here at all. Gotta figure out how to. I think I can go up right here. Yeah, I got a really bad feeling from down there. Here's the horse trail. Jeez, I don't want to go this way. Kind of have to. I still got that feeling really bad. And it feels like it's right here somewhere. And guys, I'm gonna pay attention to where I'm going. I'll keep the camera turned behind me. Just don't want to step on a snake. I didn't hear anything move past me just now, but right in here in this area, I gotta try. My screen keeps going off. Somewhere right down in there is where it feels like I'm being watched now, and it is really, really strong. It's almost to the point I'm getting a headache. Very nauseating feeling. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to the car. Sorry. That's a very creepy feeling to have when you're in the woods. You know, you kind of expect it when you go in town to a store or something, but not in the woods. Wildlife don't mess with you, I don't think. Gee whiz. There's another bone, another vertebrae. We walked in right over there. There's the car. Guys, I don't know, but I think he may have, the big guy's messing with him. Cause that feeling I got was, it wasn't no deer. It seems like that's happening more and more these days. I'm gonna get out of here. It's not as intense, but I can still feel eyes in the back of my head right now. Kind of like I'm being followed. I don't think that's the case. 'Cause I don't hear anything. It's dry. If anything moves, I'll hear it. Oh, I feel better. I'm at the car, but anyhow, I'm gonna stop this recording. I'm just gonna upload this the way it is, the way I filmed it. And you guys let me know if you see anything. I gotta go back that way. I got quite a ways to go before I get back to it's a dirt road that leads into this dirt road. This is a hunting area. Alright guys, y'all have a good day. Thank you for taking the walk with me. And again, if you've seen anything, if you've seen any signs in this video that would suggest that the big fellas are in here, I think they are. That feeling I got, it's the only time when I've seen them creatures, I've got that feeling every time I've seen them. And I've always got it before I've seen them. But a lot of times I get that feeling and I don't never see anything. I just get the feeling. And I got it today. I still got it right now. It's not as strong as what it was. But I got a headache from it. So if you see something in the video that I missed or I didn't see, which I didn't see much of anything, but if you do see something, please let me know where it's at. If you're able to take a screenshot and email it to me, I would be absolutely grateful to you. And if you do find something, my email is standinggoatsrescue@outlook.com, and I'll put it just below this at the bottom of the screen. I'll have it. Guys, thank you all. God bless you. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Thank you so much for taking this walk with me today, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So until then, be safe.